Melissa Peterman, number 2. Melissa Peterman, number 3.
Kendall, keep it
Star,
there.
spot,
What?
or
You scratched
stuff.
right there.
Did I get it?
A little bit like harder, like you're a Wolverine.
I'm scratched.
Swear! We are a family show.
Down.
Talk to your baby with that mouth?
Yes, every day.
Roll the suite open.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that.
Now, here's Jason.
Hello! We're gonna wash your mouth out. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I am Jace. Hope we're back live. This is not a rerun, I promise. Hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. A lot of you had multiple days off. The producer, we did here, we did one new show and we did a rerun. Off from the radio show this week, and the producer said, hey, Jace, go ahead and take a picture to show everyone how you celebrated what you looked like over the 4th of July weekend. So I sent a picture to Ted. Here I am yesterday, right there. There I am. That's me. Yes. All the young people in the audience are going, who is that? That, my friends, is Liberace. That's right. Kendall didn't even know who Liberace was. It's all right. We have such a great show today. The one and only Melissa Peterman is our special guest from Young Sheldon. And we have some good hot dish. So let's get started. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Woo. Oh, here we go. Audience, one more clap. Say hi to Kendall, everybody.
Hi. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
How you doing?
Excellent.
How was your 4th?
It was great. We had a little shrimp boil at my house, and my brother-in-law just like seconds ago sent 30 some pictures to everybody because I didn't take any, and the pictures get progressively blurrier as the night went
Imagine
on. I just don't know why that is. It's
Imagine
so weird.
that.
I was like, is that my mom?
Yeah.
Like
You hosted the shrimp boil?
We did, yes.
Did you make the shrimp?
Jason.
Oh no, that's why I'm asking.
No.
I know you well. So.
No. I set up all the cute decor, and then Jordan did all of the actual cooking work. And thank God for that, because nobody got poisoned.
Way to go for the husband on that one.
Good job, honey.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, way to go, Kendall's husband. It was a long weekend. We went up to the cabin. Here in Minnesota, people have cabins. I didn't know that when I grew up in Chicago.
That's not a thing.
It's
in
not
Indiana
a thing in
either?
Chicagoland. No.
Huh.
If there is, people go to Wisconsin, but no, it wasn't really a cultural thing in Chicago, Northwest Indiana. Any hoodly, Colin's family has a cabin about an hour north. We like to go there. My mother was supposed to come this time, but she got sick. Dar, hope you're feeling better. And it was just a lot of family. It was just a lot of family time.
Oh. Tell me more,
And
Jason.
normally I'm gone. You know this.
Yes.
If you watch the show a lot, I usually am gone for the first 2 weeks of July. But because we're new in Chicago, hi Chicago, we moved that to August. So we're normally not here.
Right.
And I'll just say this. I'm okay not being here again I've had one in-house 4th of July. That'll do me for about 4 to 5 years. I'm good. Yeah.
Do you have any boating incidents or fireworks issues?
No, we didn't do fireworks. The in-laws put no, because it's so dry. No, and plus my dogs hate it.
Yes.
Dexter's getting old and he doesn't like it. But no, none of that. But we're talking nonsense. I have something to show people.
Yes.
Now, a viewer sent this to me. Leo, should I do? Which camera do you want me to do, Leo? Here. A viewer sent this to me. And this is from a magazine in 2014.
Okay.
And let's just go ahead and look at this right there. Here we go.
Coming. Oh my gosh, it's me.
Look, it's Kendall. It's Kendall as a Fox Sports North girl. Look at that.
Gosh.
Kendall.
Look at that.
That's Kendall circa 2014 with her baseball bat.
Oh my gosh. And I love, so my friend Angie, who's still one of my best friends, who came to my shrimp boil yesterday, actually.
Is that her?
She's one holding the baseball.
Oh, okay.
We are both pregnant right now, so we look very different than in that photo.
Well, I love it. Someone's
Let's see that.
clipped this out of a magazine for you, so.
That is so funny.
Yeah, because for people that don't know, Kendall was Sporty Spice for a
Baby
while.
Kendall.
How old were you in that picture?
24.
Look, and your hair.
Yeah, I had great hair, and then this one lady cut it off, and I was like, never gonna see you again.
Yeah.
Never grew back. Anybody? That happened to anybody? Because that happened to me. Thank
Really?
you. Yeah. She was like, oh, your ends are all dead. Let's just cut them off, and then it just never really
came back to that. I think you look great now.
Thanks.
We ran a show yesterday on Monday with an old clip when you first
really
started
short
Rosa.
hair?
I think you look, but I love short hair, but I thought you look beautiful now, but I love that one too. So there you go.
Baby
There's a
Kendall.
gift. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. This makes me sad. I kept checking this all weekend long. The holiday box office numbers are rolling in for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And look, before it even came out, expectations were lowered, but the movie seems to be a little bit of a disaster. Not a total disaster, but a little bitty one. The film pulled in $82 million over the holiday weekend. That's pretty good, but nowhere near what Mickey Mouse wanted. It beat a couple of movies that qualified as July 4th flops. One of the most famous is Superman Returns in 2006. That movie only pulled in $76 million and was deemed a giant flop for Warner Brothers. So the other one, 2015's Terminator Genesis, only made $42 million over the 4th of July. So if you compare it to that one, Indy is a huge hit. This makes me sad. If you saw my review, I really liked it. Capital L really enjoyed it. I didn't get a lot of the criticism, but here's the deal. It got bad press coming out of its debut at Cannes. And if you're sitting there at home and you're on the fence about whether to go to a movie and you hear that bad buzz, it probably demotivates you, the average moviegoer. If it had great buzz like Top Gun did last summer, then everyone's like, I gotta see it. It has that gotta see vibe. Unfortunately, this didn't have that vibe.
Okay, you're gonna make fun of me, but this is so Midwestern. I wonder if it was the weather. I mean, honestly, if it's really nice out, people don't want to go to the movie.
I'm not gonna make fun of you. Weather does affect national box office. It's an accurate statement. I don't know. I mean, maybe there was a lot of storms in the east. But I mean, here it was beautiful. I don't know.
Meteorologists over here.
I know. I don't know. It just makes me sad because I personally really liked it. The same though, so it wasn't all bad for Indy, but the same can't be said for The Flash. Let's talk about that. The Flash is now on pace to become the worst flop in Warner Brothers history. Some experts believe Warner could be in line to lose more than $200 million on the movie. Part of that loss is $150 million that they spent on promoting the darn thing. Now, again, I'm going to say, I'm bucking the trend. I have not liked a lot of the DC Zack Snyder movies other than Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 2 was an unmitigated disaster. But anyway, but I actually liked The Flash.
I know.
And so both of these movies bums me because I did like them. You made a good point in our meeting though today.
Yes, I'm Average Sue. That's my name.
Yeah, you're
Average Sue when it comes to like comic books and stuff. I don't really know who half the characters are. And I'll go if they sound interesting. But when I was watching the promo for this, I don't know who the Flash is, and the storyline of the promo was just a little too confusing to me, so I wasn't interested in figuring out more about it.
It goes back to what I said about Indy. If you're even on the fence and the promos don't get you, or a little bit of bad press, it's not going to motivate you to plunk down the $12.
No.
Yeah.
$12.
Oh, yeah. I'm being nice. Yeah. Anyway, I like it. Go see it. I thought it was a fitting ending for Indy. So next on the dish, let's move on. Divorce or no divorce? That's the question for Real Housewife Kyle Richards and longtime husband Maurizio. Over the weekend, People magazine said the pair were separating, but then hours later, Kyle jumped right onto social media, girl. That's her statement, the black space right there. She went on social media to push back on that report, saying any claims regarding divorce are untrue. Now, in that same, you guys can read the statement there. In the same statement, she did confirm that the two have had a rough year. And she says they're going to work through their issues privately, which, look, anybody can relate to. Not every year is going to be rosy and bright, you know? And I was shocked that they were going to get a divorce. So when she came out, and then they were seen together, what, were they in Aspen or something? They're separated, but they were in Aspen together. You know, I don't know.
Separated is just another way to say we're going to get a divorce.
Later.
I mean, is it not? Like,
I know.
you know?
I know. They've been married for what, 26 years, I think
Something
it is?
like that, almost 30
A long
years.
time.
Yeah.
I just like them. And then all of the people that don't like Kyle, the trolls. Trolls just, I wish there was a separate planet for all of them. But anyway,
Ship them off.
but the people celebrating the news, like, who are you?
So
why?
gross.
It's so. I mean, karma's gonna get you. You're celebrating somebody else's divorce. That's a lot of energy you're wasting on somebody, on a celebrity
Right.
you don't even know.
Amen.
Yeah, just saying. Lots more to come, but first, my friends, be sure to get your tickets to join us in our studio audience this summer. Other talk shows are in reruns, but we're new all summer long, except for maybe 1 week in August. But anyway, had to.
Except for that one.
I mean, remember that vacation I told you about 5 minutes ago? Other than that week, we're new. Head to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. The tickets are free, and we are available for the entire month of July. And as we go to break, more audience selfies from the past month. We'll be right back. Back in a Welcome back. Happy July 5th. It's a Wednesday that feels like a weird Monday. You know what I mean? I don't know. Welcome back. There is a new docuseries on Netflix that our staff is loving. And I do mean that. Everybody but me. Like, everyone keeps, I don't know. It's about American Gladiators. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Jeff, you're literally the only person clapping. The studio audience is asleep. They don't even remember. Anyway, so it's that show from the 90s that, again, our staff loved. Here's a look. Here's what it's called. Muscles and Mayhem, an unauthorized story of American Gladiators. Let's look at this.
I remember the producer says, hey, I'm gonna make you guys stars. You guys are gonna make a lot of money.
American Gladiators, you know that TV show where people supposedly get to test their strength against a bunch of hulks?
Nothing was staged ever.
Every competition was do or die.
It was barbaric.
Look, we had groupies, we had sex, we had drugs, and we were coming to a town to kick the out of you.
And that's when you go, holy, we're kind of famous.
These guys' egos just start getting bigger and bigger.
You're never gonna defeat 220 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Something that was delightful started to feel resentful.
Walked into their dressing room and saw that there were syringes and needles lying around.
We got to ask Missy later if she tried out for the American Gladiators. We'll find. Did you? Okay. The show features some of the most popular gladiators like Gemini, Nitro, Laser, Storm, Ice, and Blaze. Those all sound like Mountain Dew flavors, don't they? Yeah. It's
soda machine near you.
Don't they? They all. We got to play a game sometime this season. Mountain Dew flavor or American Gladiator. It's available on Netflix. So the staff tells me that there are competing documentaries about the American Gladiators. Woo! Not just one, there are two. And they're telling us that the Netflix one is better than the ESPN one. I will happily not watch either of them, but I mean, yeah. I don't know, maybe I will. I mean, I like sports documentaries. You know, I don't.
I mean, I didn't, so it was a little before my time, but Jordan, my husband, loved this, the ESPN version of this, so it was just fascinating. And you see these guys and women, but most of them are men, that they interview a little bit older, and some of them look exactly the same, just a little rougher.
Yeah.
But exactly the same. It's kind of funny.
Well, and then Jeff was telling us they got completely scammed. The production was making all this money off them, their likeness and stuff, and they made nothing.
Just got concussions and stuff.
Yeah, and they traveled around. Did you see the feathering on that one guy? Who is that? Gemini? That's Malibu?
Yeah, he's in
his
the
name is
ESPN
really
one.
Malibu? Oh no, I mean his character's name was Malibu?
Not the rum character.
Oh God, that is. What would my name be? Pensacola. Yeah. Pringles. That'd be my gladiator name. Yeah. Rolo.
Mr. Kitty.
Now coming to the ring, Rolo. Yeah. I was a fat little kid. That would have been great, yeah. We should do that for Halloween. Just be horrible American gladiators. Yeah. You won't be here, so. Yeah. Next in the dish, you guys heard me go off on this last week. There is a trend at concerts where idiots throw things at singers. It's so ridiculous. So Adele is issuing a preemptive warning. At her residency in Vegas, Adele told fans, "I bleeping dare you." Now, remember, BB Rexa got the cell phone to the face, and then Pink had somebody throw a bag of their mom's ashes on stage to Pink. And then somebody else over the week. Kelsey Ballerini,
like
too.
A friendship bracelet.
Yeah. Why did this start? Is this a TikTok thing? Is it TikTok audience? Okay.
Can't blame TikTok on stupidity, right?
I mean, yeah. But everybody wants that. They want the 5 minutes of fame, and then they put it on. But that's dangerous. Like that BB, that video, I can't watch it anymore. Phones are heavy.
Right?
And that clocked right in your face. Oh, God. Can you imagine, though, Adele? I don't want anyone to do it. Adele would crawl off that stage and beat the hell out of them. You know what I mean?
With an accent. Who did that?
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to Vegas for that vacation I told you about.
Did you
about
get
7.
tickets?
No, but the resale still of Adele tickets for Vegas is insane. The cheapest I'm finding in like nosebleeds is about $1,300
for one.
For nose, like up in the balcony. Yeah, that's one ticket. One ticket. Wow. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I better get a T-shirt or something for that, or I don't know. Yeah. Next in the dish, fans hoping for a Daniel Radcliffe return to the Harry Potter franchise. You're going to be a little disappointed because in a new interview, Dan said he doesn't feel the need to be involved in the upcoming new TV series they're doing on Harry Potter. He said his understanding is this show is going to go for a fresh start, and they probably don't want to have to figure out a way for the old Harry Potter to make a cameo. Warner Brothers Discovery announced plans for a new TV series back in April. So again, to clarify, because we weren't sure when we first did the story, what is this going to be? They are quite literally redoing all of the books, all the movies that we've seen, they're redoing all of them, but expanding because the books are so dense and rich. They're gonna, because in a TV show you got what? You got 8, 9, 10 hours a season. I get that, but I think it's too soon.
Too soon.
I mean, who's asking for this? The movies were great.
They're still great. Like the effects still work really well.
Really well. But mark my word, they're going to do the show. It's going to happen. And they're going to get Daniel in there as a cameo. I don't know, maybe not in the first season. He is going to pop up. By the way, he just had a baby. He and his girlfriend just had a baby, yeah. Doesn't that make you feel old? Harry Potter's a dad? Holy crap. Anyway, next in the dish, one of my favorite new Netflix shows is coming back for season 2. The teaser for Heartstopper dropped over the holiday weekend. Let's look at this. I haven't.
Everything's gonna be perfect. Yeah.
The comic book that it's based on in season 1 of the show, it became a phenomenon. If you don't know, it follows a friendship turned romance between a gay teenager and his classmate who's kind of questioning who he is. The new season hits Netflix next month. The cast was just in a parade, and people go, I mean, just bananas over this cast. I mean, they're the new, if Tiger Beat was still around, I don't know. Do they even make, because see, when we were we didn't have Kindle, okay, let me explain. Back in the olden days, we didn't have social media. So when we wanted to look at our favorite teen idols like Christopher Atkins, right, Missy? Christopher Atkins? Or Dak Rambo, or Mitch Gaylord, Sean Cassidy. We had to go to B. Dalton and look at Tiger Beat. 16 was a magazine.
Oh, yep, they have 17.
Teen Beat, Bop. Remember Bop? Oh, yeah. I never subscribed to that one. What's Kirk Cameron doing? Yeah.
That sounds
I mean, sadly, now he doesn't like me. But I mean, back in the day, I liked him.
One-sided love affair.
Audience, this is where I'm going to need your Google, and you'll see why that joke works. He's not a fan of mine anymore. Makes me sad. Anyway, next in the dish, Genevieve Gorder from Trading Spaces, remember her, is opening up about why the show's reboot, the Trading Spaces reboot, a few years ago didn't really work out. The show returned 5 years ago on TLC, but this was the promo for it. But in a recent interview, she said the show didn't change with the times. Genevieve said people don't sit down now for an hour and watch design shows like they used to when Trading Spaces debuted, and it needed to move faster. She said, quote, what was cool in 2002 doesn't really work in 2022. I absolutely agree with her. I loved the original Trading Spaces. I mean, see, the audience is with me. And Paige Davis, the host, was here in studio to promote it, and we became legit instant friends, very much. Now, Melissa Peterman and I, we just fell in love, but Paige Davis and I, just instant friends. But when I watched the reboot, I did think that. I thought, ooh,
we got to keep going.
The pacing, audiences are a little more impatient now, and they just stretch things out. And plus, now that these design shows have unlimited budgets, Trading Spaces had like $1,000, and they could only go to like garage sales. And you need, people now want bigger and better, and it just didn't change enough.
One was very novel at the time.
At the time.
Not anymore.
No. It's time to meet our first JVIP of the week. Today it's Kelly Peterson from Richfield. Hi, Kelly. She loves our positivity and the message that I say at the end of the show about going out there and being yourself. Thank you, Kelly. She gets a Jason Show mug and entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes being a VIP guest in our studio audience, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. We have such a great show, a special guest. I've been talking to her the whole show. More when we return. Back in a moment. Coming up for the rest of the hour, our special guest from Young Sheldon, Reba, of course, Virgo, and her hit game show Person, Place, or Thing, our buddy Melissa Peterman is live for the rest of the hour. So get ready to laugh. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Look who's here. We always love when our guest is back in town here, back home in Minnesota. Melissa Peterman is a game show staple. Starting this fall, you can see her every weekday hosting her own game show. Look.
Oh my God. This season, I'm going to be on 25 Words or Less again.
And each time, may I say, you are awesome.
Oh, thank you. And I'm going to be on Pictionary.
You're always the best.
Wait, don't you have your own show?
Yeah. Person, Place, or Thing starting this fall.
Well, now that you're part of the game show lineup, Pictionary, 25 words or less.
Whoa. Is that fair? You're on an hour and a half every day?
Yeah. Exactly how I planned it. Can't get too much of a good thing, don't you know?
You can't. You can't. Welcome back to the show, my friend and yours, the great Melissa Peterman, everyone.
Thanks.
Welcome back, love.
Hi.
What are those shoes saying?
Those shoes are saying it might be Wednesday, but I'm coming out like it's Saturday night. Look at these shoes.
Look at that. Yeah, Leo's getting a shot. Those,
yes.
I mean, Melissa, those
I know.
are real nice.
I like them.
I like them very much. Did you see, how do you feel about, I texted Melissa, let's start here. How do you feel about the fact that one of your most horrifying moments on this show is now seen every day in our main show open?
With the bear, you mean?
With the body pillow bear.
The body pillow bear
Yeah.
that looks almost human-like, and I feel like it's somewhere driving right now. It's
It's driving.
I feel like I'm
it's
seeing him
driving
like
a
on
car
494,
right now.
and he's just going to turn around and look at me. It's traumatic, like it's a little trauma every day. But that's how I like to start my day. Just gets the blood pumping.
It does. It
really
does.
does.
The body pillow bear.
The body pillow bear.
Let's talk about person, place, or thing.
Yes.
I texted you about this.
You did?
I'm big on production value. I notice all those things, and I think an easy format for game shows is key, and you had it all. Did you feel, because it was a test, and if y'all don't know, explain how the test system works with this company.
Yeah, well, basically we did, we made, I think, 20 or 30 of them last summer, and then we test them in about 8 different markets. And it's a test to see if people like it, if the stations like it, if there's a place for it. And if you pass the test, then, you get a good report card, and then they let you come back and make a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Stephen Brown says, here's a check,
Here
and
you
go make some more.
Go make some more.
Yeah. Stephen Brown, we're still waiting for that check, by the way. Just FYI. No, but did you have a good feeling about it when you were doing it, that, oh, this is clicking?
I did, and and I think we both know that. It's that thing where if you do your best and you lay it out on the table, I can't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
And I walked away from shooting those episodes and I said, I love the show, I think it works, and I know we all gave our best, and now it's out of our hands. But I believed in it, I really did. I think there was something there.
And I love your set. I have set envy.
I love that set.
I love that set.
That's a Stephen Brown. I mean,
Is that a
Stephen was
Stephen
very
Brown
much
shoot?
in there. It's such a great set.
I reference him all the time. He's our big boss
We love
for
him.
Fox original programs here for our stations. But where do you guys shoot at?
We shot that in Pacoima. Glamorous Pacoima. I met a girl in Pacoima. It's
sung by no one ever. I don't even know where that is.
So you know Burbank, where
I know.
they shoot a lot of shows.
Beautiful downtown Burbank, as Carson used to say.
You go way past that, and then you get into Pacoima. Yeah, we shoot it, and I don't mind it because it's an easy drive and easy to park. But yeah, it's about 15 minutes outside of Burbank. I don't know what else is there except game shows.
Game shows.
Like, that's what happens.
We always make fun, especially now that he's retiring, we always used to make fun of Sajak because he and Vanna go in. They go in for like a week. They shoot 400 shows.
Episodes a day.
And then they're in Tahoe for the rest of the year. They don't work. What is the shoot for a game show? What is your shooting schedule like? I think people, that's interesting for how many you have to shoot a day.
7 a day. We're shooting 7 a day. And I'll tell you what, Pictionary, they shoot 7 a day. 25 words or less, it's about 6. But it's a long day, but the good news is it's a short period of your year. So it's maybe 6 weeks of 7 a day, and then you are done. And I don't go to Tahoe; I go back to Pacoima. I stay at home, but it's lovely.
Do they wheel in the beverage cart between episodes 6 and 7, or when does that get brought in?
Lunchtime.
Yes.
Lunchtime.
Do you have to change outfits for each show?
We do. Maybe if it's a pant day, we'll like keep the pants and like change the top.
Yeah.
And if it's a dress day, we'll keep the boots and change the dresses. But I'm heading back for a gigantic fitting, and there's nothing more fun than trying on clothes for 8 hours after eating lots of bratwurst on the 4th of July.
That right?
So
Yes.
I'm excited.
And then because all of this behind the scenes stuff, I don't think people know, and I think it's interesting. How long do you guys stop down between episodes? Like, obviously, like these 3 contestants, one of them may continue into the next episode.
Yes.
How long are you guys down between episodes?
Very quickly. I mean, it is go change.
Come back.
Go to the bathroom if you can, and then get back on the set. And Pictionary, I really feel like we're running and going to the trailer and quick putting on a different top and then running back out. And in between, Jerry might be shooting promos, and that stuff on the set. So it is really maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe 10.
That is real. So when you're watching these episodes, just know Missy got to pee and then she shot the next one. That's it. Yeah.
Or, just put on an astronaut diaper and did it all.
Can you, so before we go, we have Missy's for the rest of the hour, but let's tell them the format of the game.
I like to call it like it's 20 questions for like the 21st century. People they can ask me yes or no questions, and they have to, using that elimination, they have to guess a person, place, or a thing. And then when you get to the 3rd round, you have to guess all 3 in like 60 seconds, I think it is. So it's that game you played in the back seat of a car on a road trip, but you get to do it and you get to win, hopefully, like great prizes and stuff like that.
In Pacoima.
In Pacoima.
That's right.
And you get to come out to Pacoima.
That's right. We're going to play a version of it a
good.
little bit later, but Melissa will be in the contestant seat. But more conversation when we return. Back after this. Pacoima.
It's hilarious. Carmen in there and like that.
Welcome back. Look who's here. Melissa Peterman. Well, other than the game show, I mean, you're not busy at all. I mean, you're not doing anything else, for heaven's sake.
No, not a thing.
I didn't mean to kick your fabulous shoes there,
I know.
but yeah. Are you getting ready to go back on to Sheldon, or?
Well, everything's sort of in flux.
Oh, that's right. Hello.
The industry
oh my goodness.
The strike is still happening, and fingers crossed that they're still in talks at Screen Actors Guild. Directors have settled. There's a lot of big issues that have to be
resolved.
They really do. And people, I don't know. I mean, I've heard you talk about it too, and I think you're really good at giving people like a perspective of what's going on. It's big, giant stuff that
it's huge.
Not everyone's going to get what they want, but they need to address them. So.
Well, and also I try to convey to folks, because I get it too. People at home sit there, and they think, oh, it's just a bunch of rich actors. But it's the trickle-down people that it really affects.
It really does.
Cafes by the studio in Pacoima. It's the parking attendant. It's all of the people, the behind the
craft
crew.
Services, our grips. I mean, everybody, wardrobe, that are counting on that we're supposed to be starting. Like Sheldon the writers would have been in the room right now starting to write, and they're not. And that means that 150 people are also not in pre-production getting back to work.
It matters. I mean,
and it's a residual, that AI, and things can air on Netflix and Hulu, and I won't see a dime.
Did you guys know that? I mean, that's part of the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, if repeat that.
Like, a show that I did can be on Netflix and Hulu, and people can be streaming it, and the actors won't see a dime of it, and
it's like the 50s and 60s all over again.
And somebody's making money. Like they're like, I don't know. We don't know how to measure if anyone's watching this. I'm pretty sure you have some sort of formula about what's getting watched. So
it's ridiculous.
It's that stuff. Yeah.
You know what's not ridiculous?
What?
Your birthday.
I know it's not.
That's right.
Wait, if you got me a bear pillow, I'm gonna die. Wait, no.
Melissa Peterman.
What?
Here comes your birthday gift.
Oh my God.
That's right. It's the bear. And first, look at this picture.
Oh God, it's so.
First of all, look at that picture.
Look at that.
Melissa, look at your face. Are you not happy to be there?
Well, I didn't have great shoes, and I knew I wanted these shoes in that photo. Oh, look at her. Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about? Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at this one. Melissa, look at that feathering.
Did you see that? When you talked about the feathering, I feel if a gust of wind caught my sister and I at the right time, we could have floated down a staircase with that hair. Like, look at that.
Oh, Melissa.
Born to dance. Who doesn't want to dance to Eddie Rabbit in a leotard like that. Look at that.
Look at your hair.
I know.
That is so good.
I thought I was Mallory Keaton. Okay, this
is...
Is this not the most disturbing? And when the strike is over, I want to pitch a show to Netflix right here that this just stars this guy. Like, look at these hands. Why is it somewhat, the proportions are off yet man-like, and then like, this is, and his head is so small.
Melissa,
he's on steroids and he wants to murder.
Yeah. Leo, take 7 again. This is one of the best two shots our show has ever had. Look at that.
Coming this fall. He's a stuffed bear. She's human. How will they ever make it? Okay.
This was given to us. We have a tradition every Christmas. Our photographer, he's touching you.
I know.
Our photographer, Eric.
He's warm, by the way, and that's not normal.
Is he? He is warm.
Oh, look, I can feel there's a pulse. This is not.
Our photographer, Eric, he's done this for 5-6 years. He gives all of us on the staff really weird gifts.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And this, because he knows I sleep with a body pillow. He sent for this from like Bangladesh. This is not an American product.
No, it was in a guy's basement, and they came with instructions that said, don't feed him after midnight and stuff like that.
We're going to play a game with Melissa when we come back. Be sure to follow her on Instagram. Her handle is @MelissaPeterman. And as I mentioned, she's the queen of game shows. And we're playing our game with her when we return. Back after this.
It's like the jacked up thigh and the chest.
Oh, God.
It just fell on its own from the chair. Like, it just slid down. It is not right. Okay.
Welcome back. We're here with Melissa Peterman. We call her the queen of game shows around here. So, of course, we have to play with a game with her. Leo, roll it. It's game time. Here we go, everybody. So we're going to play our own version of Melissa's person, place, or thing with a game we call Star, Spot, or Stuff.
Ooh.
Star, Spot, or Stuff. So here's the deal. Melissa will have to guess clues to a star, a spot on Earth, or a random piece of stuff. And I'm going to help her out with some clues, okay?
Okay.
So here we go. The first one, Jeff, do I have to say what the categories? Star.
Star, okay.
You can ask me.
I can ask. Okay, is this a star a woman or a man?
Woman.
Is this star a actor or an actor? Actress?
Actress.
TV actress?
Yeah.
Award winning?
Yeah. Many.
Many. Comedic.
Not known for that, but her show was,
Is it on broadcast or streaming?
It was on broadcast.
Okay. Is this Megan Mullally?
No. I'm gonna now give you a clue.
Okay.
Trish.
Oh, is it Reba McEntire?
Yes, it is. It's Reba.
Woo!
Oh God. Oh. I love her for so many things. I love that she loves my biscuits.
She does love your biscuits.
I do love that she's Trish. I hope she knows her gay demo was all, Should we continue?
Oh, okay.
From Barb and Star.
Barb and Star.
Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. Melissa and I are talking like we're not on TV, but anyway.
Can I just tell you something? A friend of mine, Tommy Link, who you may follow on Instagram, he had a Merry Trishmas, and he had a whole tree decorated as Reba McEntire as Trish as ornaments. And I have wrapping paper that says Merry Trishmas on it with Reba faces. I'm giving it to you when I come back.
I want it, yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay.
A spot.
A spot. So it's a location on Earth. Is it in the U.S.?
Yes.
Is it a natural location, like a mountains? Is it
no, girl, very man-made.
Man-made. Is it an amusement park?
A portion of it is.
Is it Disney World?
No. Closer to home.
Is it Valley Fair?
Oh, go north.
Is it Mall of America?
Go east-west.
Go east-west? How do I do that?
Sweet Martha.
Oh, is it the Minnesota State Fair?
Yes! Okay. I'm really excited for this next one.
Okay.
Because it's generationally. Here we go. This is stuff. Okay?
Is it a toy?
Yes.
Is it a toy from the 80s?
Yes.
Is it one of your favorite toys?
Much to my dad's chagrin, yes.
Is it a Barbie doll?
Close.
Is it He-Man?
No.
Is it Skipper?
You know me so well.
Is it
No, but it's not.
Is it a Cabbage Patch Kid?
Yes! Yes!
P.S. I drove by the Cabbage Patch. There's
Museum?
Yes!
Where they give birth?
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
It's in Georgia.
Yes. There is a place. Have you guys, any of you been? They do live births.
I feel like the bear works there.
Yes. No, they don't believe me.
It's a museum and they like have a garden and there's like Cabbage Patch dolls that come. You have to go.
Yes. There's a hospital and there's like giant forceps and they birth out of the cabbage. And then they're like, it's a girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay. Anyway, last one. Here we go. Star.
Okay. Is it a man or a woman?
Woman.
Is this person on TV or movies? Or movie star?
Movies.
Movie star.
Movie star.
Star. Oh, like Oscar winning?
Yes.
Meryl Streep.
No, same caliber.
Same caliber.
Okay, because we're running out of time, I'm going to give you 2 clues.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 1.
Okay.
Magnolias.
Julia Roberts.
Yes!
Yes!
Give it up for
Drink
Melissa.
your juice, Shelby. Drink your juice.
Give it up for Melissa Peterman. Be sure to watch Person, Place, or Thing weekdays starting this fall. As they say on television, check your local listings and follow Person, Place, or Thing on Instagram.
Yes.
Their handle is Person, Place, or Thing TV.
Yes.
You got that?
Got it. Follow.
We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Happening now, off camera, Melissa Peterman's taking selfies with the bear. Just FYI.
Sitting on the slap.
You can see it on her socials later. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Dolly Parton issues a warning to anyone thinking of turning her into a hologram when she dies. Here's the warning, don't do it. In a recent interview, Dolly says she doesn't want anything to do with the technology. She says she'll leave behind a great body of work, which speaks for itself. Last year, ABBA used holograms to show how they appeared in the late 70s. And y'all know about that Whitney Houston hologram that's horrible that went on tour following her death. Good on you, Dolly. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Welcome back, my friends. Don't forget to get tickets to our show. Go to eventbrite.com and search The Jason Show. Right now, it's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in this segment until I read it right now. Today, one guy's reaction to something in a swimming pool. Let's watch.
I'm sorry. It's coming up, it's coming up. It's a runway. We have to wait. Careful, careful.
The guy's high-pitched squeal is in response to an iguana swimming near him at a pool in Florida. The woman recording the video says the guy was shocked at the speed. He was shocked at the speed of the iguana. His reaction now has millions of views on TikTok.
I did not think that was a man.
The studio audience and I just want to keep hearing that all day. Can I tell you? You know who that would be?
You.
Colin.
Oh, you too.
No, I don't mind
like
lizards,
that.
but my better half has a huge fear of snakes and lizards. And if like I told him, he goes, "Oh, I know how I'm gonna die." I go, "How?" He goes, "We're gonna be walking in Florida and an iguana is gonna fall from a tree and I'm just gonna have a cardiac arrest." Yeah. On that lovely note, tomorrow we've got chickens and ducks. I babysit a chicken and Christopher Straub will join. I do?
Yes, you babysit.
Did I approve this?
You chicken sat already.
Oh, that's right. That's tomorrow. Go out there and be yourself, everybody, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. That's right. I forgot.